Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. Of course, it is molded in 1/35 scale, and we get here the Garage Workshop set number 2. And in case you missed the set number 1, I have the video review on my YouTube channel, so you can find it easily. But today we are talking about this fresh release, and it's the final shape of this kit, so it means you should be able to get exactly the same kit in the Modelimex webshop, and I think it's a decent add-on for some diorama build. That's why it's worth checking it together with you in today's video. So first of all, the box size is standard for this buildings and accessories series, so here you can see comparison with my hand. Also, the kit number is written here, it's 35668, and well, the box art basically shows what you will get in this kit out of the box. Here on the side you can see also some safety advices and address of the manufacturer, and on the opposite side you can see also the small mention that the decals are printed by Cartograph, and also some other kits from the same series. I reviewed some of them, so again, you can find them easily on my YouTube channel. So this is a top opening box, and inside we have plenty of space. So do not worry, parts will not arrive to you smashed or broken, and everything is packed into this sealed plastic bag, so that's why I'm going to cut through it and check everything together with you. And of course we will start probably with another plastic bag which is hidden inside, but first I just need to cut through it. In the meantime, I can also remind you that Miniart has quite interesting novelties every month, so be sure to check the video reviews on the YouTube channel which you are watching right now. And of course, if you would like to support me, you can do it easily with the support button on the website. It's a big red donate button which is done via PayPal, and of course you will choose how much you will like to send me, and you can also do it via YouTube. In the YouTube you can do the by pressing the big red button below the video. And here you can see the first bonus. So this is the unpainted P thread, and as you can see here we get actually various tools as well. So this is quite interesting approach, and these parts are very tiny, as you can see, in comparison with my fingertip. So that's why be sure to have the sharp tweezers for these items, because otherwise it will be a little nightmare to get all of this stuff into the right place. Next we continue with the decals. So these are printed in Cartograph, and as you can see, the printing quality looks good. We get the various stencils here, and well, these decals will definitely help to get a bit more convincing appearance of all of these items which are included into this kit. They won't be just plain items out of the box. And we start with the first gray plastic sprue here, and you can see that there are actually plenty of small parts. Again, do not be fooled by 1/35 scale. This kit concerns the tools and various equipment, so that's why all of these tools, they will be really tiny, and still they are very handy, especially if you are building a diorama with a garage, or maybe some servicing of the vehicle scene in 1/35 scale again. So I'm flipping over this sprue to show you that we also have the guiding elements here, so it's quite well thought design, and well, you shouldn't be worried that it will be difficult to combine some parts. It's actually something what Miniart thinks through before selling the kit. Next we have the pair of these parts for the oil barrels or fuel barrels. Inside we also have the guiding pins, and I guess the top parts and the bottom parts we will see them later on the separate frames. Now we have also this part. I'm not sure what is this device, so if you know it, feel free to write in the comment section. But as you can see, it's molded as a single piece part, so it's a quite handy thing, because you won't have to attach anything separately. But again, it might be a bit tricky to separate because of this one piece molding. Next we continue with this plastic sprue. So here we have some toolboxes as well, and again, with some parts, with some items, it's really crucial to pre-paint some items, because later it will be really difficult to reach them. So that's why pay attention to what you will be assembling for your build, for your project, because you don't have to build everything at once, obviously. So that's why it is important to check how these items will be actually assembled. Next we have another plastic sprue with the fuel line here. Also we have some storage boxes, and by the way, this fuel line is quite tender, so be careful with it. In some cases it might break, but it's easy to fix. It's just the plastic snapping because of the packing pressure. Next we have the oxygen and various gases bottles. So as you can see, they're molded as a two-piece assemblies. Inside again we have the guiding pins, so they will be handy because these are not small parts. Next we continue with plastic sprue with the top and bottom parts for the drums, which I mentioned. We also have the hand pump here included. So this is very handy bonus in case you would like to build a slightly different configuration. You have some parts to make it different. Next we have the sprue with this stowage drawer. Again, all of these drawer shelves, they are molded inside the wall, so you won't be able to open them obviously, but at least inside we have some guiding pins and guiding tabs which will help you with alignment. And by the way, note that the roller wheels on these walls, they are pre-molded in place, so they are obviously not movable, in case you were wondering. Next we continue with this small card for the bottles, for the gas bottles, for the welding. And as you can see, it's also a quite straightforward assembly, but again, a lot of tender parts which require careful placement around. Next we have this separate device for the welding, or maybe it's a generator, the small generator, because of this belt-driven mechanism. So I think it's something what you will have to build out of all of these parts. And again, we have some guiding elements inside. So it's a useful thing in my opinion, especially considering the size of these parts. Next we also have the toolbox, which is assembled in the extended position, as you can see here. So you'll have to place some PE tools here, and also you'll have to pre-paint them, so be ready for this. Next we also have the last gray plastic sprue with various stowages. So again, these are molded shut, unfortunately, so you won't be able to open them, but I guess it's not also difficult to modify one of the doors to cut it out and make it openable in case you would like to. But this is something already up to you, because it's not offered in the standard plastic, so you will have to deal with the various adjustments and also the precise fitment of these parts together once they are cut off. And also here we have the assembly manual, so I'm zooming out a bit so that you can see that it's a color printed brochure. We have also here the parts map, obviously no history note, assembly process is here, and as you can see it starts with the small items. But do not be fooled, here we continue with the larger items, and as you can see there is plenty of work to do. So this is something what will take some time, and also again you have to pre-plan how you will be painting all of this. Handles, tools, also the metal parts and other stuff. We have the marking guide here, we even have some posters to cut out and place on the walls, but overall I think it's plenty of work to do, so definitely do not underestimate this kit. But at the same time, I think it's a really great addition into the diorama series from Miniart. It should be already available, so you can get it in Modelimex. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion. So what do you think about such release? Write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.